Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back outside here on the crawler track. I've got the FCX18 out again. We made a couple of small changes here, put on the best crawler tires there are. Scramblers for life, baby, right here. RC four-wheel drive scramblers. They just have regular foams in them. There's a set I already had mounted up from years ago, and they're on the NHX brass wheels. So basically we added brass. We took the springs off of the shocks in there. So they are just in there, but they have a little bit of air or whatever in them, so they push back a little bit, so they sit about midway, which is actually kind of nice, but it'll allow it to flex a little more and not have so much of it unloading and rolling the truck. We may have other issues with rollover if we're too hard of an angle, because the body's going to want to roll. So yeah, you know, some good, some bad. I think it's going to be better for most of the stuff that we drive on with these, so we're going to go ahead and give it a test that way and see how it does. But I think it'll do a lot better. The other thing we did is we shaved off behind the steering links and we moved the screws. So a couple little minor things should make it perform a lot better. Let's see. All right, here we go. A little bit of paint on the tires because I went in and painted a little to make a t-shirt design for Scramblers for Life. I mean, night and day difference already. One, not slipping. That's a huge difference. Two, the tires. I mean, that's the same thing, not slipping. Look at them hook up there. Weight down low, it's flexing, which it wasn't doing with the springs on, and getting tires down and on things. Steering's definitely better. Can we make this corner? Bumper's gonna go up. So that would have pushed it over way more than it already is. We're gonna hopefully recover from that. There we go. But these scramblers aren't rubbing, which is good. I thought I was gonna have to trim the wheel wells. Lots more steering, much sharper turn. We're going to be able to cut this back up, I think, here. Yeah, totally. Get it. Come on. Bumper problems, big bumper problems. All right, we're going to have to do a reverse. It's all right. We probably want a better angle anyway up here. I mean, that was no problem. We rolled this over a bajillion times, but it's just flexing instead. Look at it just flex and perfect, 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 guys. This is much more how I want it to run. Oh, it's gonna hook that. No reverse needed that time through. Just 100% better. Just with these minor changes. Basically brass wheels and tires, so about 50 bucks, and the rest are mods to the actual vehicle itself just by removing the springs. See, and the steering's gonna let us turn this. Oh, best that this has been performed over with anything yet. Right there, nicely done. Wow, what a difference. What a difference. And I'll admit, like any car, wheels and tires are the first thing I change. I think that I honestly say the best part you can change or add to any of these little mini trucks are the scrambler tires. That's just me. They're a little bigger than some people want on most rigs. Oh, look at it just work up that thing. This was a rollover for all of these, like the FCX24 and everything. I think with these tires, oh, we had to drive down with the other ones. Let's see if I can, without the springs, make it turn up here and not roll. Yep. We're gonna have to reverse anyway, but this was a problem because it wasn't flexing like that, not letting that back end hang until we could get up there to push it down like that. So good. So, I mean, night and day difference. I was, you know, a little underwhelmed by it, I'll be honest, out of the box. And this is really, you know, the servo saver is just a bad idea on this FMS for a trail truck, crawler truck. I don't think servo savers are ever necessary. Your monster trucks, yes, doesn't make sense on this one bit, but easily swapped out. We can just put a normal servo horn on and be fine, or just tighten it all the way down, but totally unnecessary on a crawler. and it's just gonna give it something to flex when you're against the rocks, and you don't want that. Look at that, the big tires allowed it to hit. Oh, I'm in trouble here. Yeah, I'm in trouble. It was driver error. That was just a bad line. I was too busy talking about servo savers, servo horns. Last time we were coming down this, it wanted to tip over. We'll see if we can't get it to save itself. There we go. Wow. All right, next line was up through here. Trying to match the line we did with the other 18th scale stuff as well. But it's definitely gonna hang on, even with that hard body. And lost it. Little too much. That's a pretty steep, that's pretty much a lot to ask of any of them, hard body or not. That angle, I'm gonna try and wheel walk this down, wiggle walk it. I need to stay more to this side and let the tires kind of get me. Oh, this rock's gonna be problematic. I don't actually even remember what this line was, but this is one spot where it may kind of want to roll, because that's a pretty steep incline to ask it to do. Getting it leaning pretty good there, and it's just going to want to go up more, so I'd probably do a reverse there anyway. All right. Up and over this, we already did this with its stock. I missed the line. I was trying not to use a reverse. Trying not to use a reverse. I needed one to get these tires lined up like that. And we're good to go there. Now, I wasn't even willing to try this line with its stock. We'll see if it'll do it. That bumper is going to be a problem, I think, when it drops here. Nope, nope, lift up, come on. It's gonna drop one more time. Oh, it made it. Ah, you guys, so much better. Wow. Now we got a bit of a performer here. Can it make this line up over here? Yeah, look at that. So good. Try some new lines. I was trying to stick to the old ones, but this one, go level it out. Nice. Pivot. Sweet. Well, guys, I can already tell you I'm loving it. Brass wheels. These are the NHX ones with scramblers on. I think any brass wheels would do you. But the steering's way better, a lot more grip. And even with this hard body, the lines that it's pulling on some of these are quite impressive. This is not a very doable section here with any of my trucks. It's problematic because you get that back tire hooked and it just wants to lift the front end. I had to redesign that because you can't make it pull up over such a deep or steep one. I just need a little dirt. You get a little bump. It's a winch assist up on that one for sure. We didn't run any of this with the 18th scales, but these are some fun ones. I love these ones where you split over rocks like this. It just looks so good. Get our screenshot there for the picture. I should take a picture too. All right. So much better. Thought the little rain we had would help us a little more. That'd be a good gate actually right there, what I'm doing. Like it. Because then it sets you up for this one. Gotta get it to curve over. Nice. Run it down the chute. So good. All right, guys. There you have it. Look at the LC8 or the LC80 FCX18 scale. We turned it into a performer, and it's fantastic. No springs needed. Just take them off. Let it ride. Put these scramblers on. Get some brass down there, and you're done. You're done. Other than the quick steering mod, which is cheap and it's free. Just move the screws and take a knife to that front, or a Dremel to that front diff cover. Take a little bit off of it so that you get a little bit more clearance for the steering links, and you are golden. Look at this thing just crawl over everything. I'm a believer. FMS, this thing is nice, even a hard body. Couple quick little changes. Nice low speed control. Got the high speed if you want it. Let's try and make a line here. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, so many more lines available to this thing now. Can we crawl up this? I wanted to make this a steep bump. We did it. First truck to do it. First truck to be able to do that. We tried it in the test videos, and I actually moved it. My first gates were going to be up here. Well, not first, but I wasn't going to go up this route in that testing, but none of them could make it up that. So this 18 scale just did. Although all of those were stock, they didn't have brass. So I'm not going to pit it against them in that way, because this is upgraded now. Very minorly upgraded. But it's just, I missed that line. Steering, the servo saver is not helping me there. All right, sorry guys, I was trying to end this earlier, but now I just started having too much fun. There it is, my upgraded LC80. Love this thing, super, super good. So my mind changed overnight once I did this little upgrade after driving it for the first time Monday. And yeah, I drove it Monday. Today's Wednesday. So 2 days later, I finally got to get in and do a little work on it. Now this thing's a beast. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, have fun RCing. Catch you next time.